Hello, this is the second test in a series that I'm going to do about Amunets building pieces. And this one is about the HP in total that these building pieces have. Because as you can see, I am building this base here, and I'm trying to figure out how to maximize the HP that I put in the walls, because this is my server and I am going to try and maintain it as a full PvP server. And as you can see, I've been experimenting with it because down here I didn't know yet how I could stack different building pieces who take the same place on a foundation or a ceiling floor. Yeah, let me show you that also before we start. This is important that you only build with ceiling and floor, so you can attach walls going down to clean it up when you are done building. I will show you. Let's say first I built this. Well, this I built first, but then I built this room in here. And to make it look clean, I use these ceilings to build down. And as you can see here, I put double doors in everything. And then inside these walls are just basic ceilings, ceiling floors. I already figured that out from previous builds. But the main goal of this video is to show you how you can stack 4 million HP in one block. And the way to go about this is by building, if possible, always build on top of foundations, because you can clearly see in the previous video that these foundations take very little damage in comparison to all the other building pieces that you have available. So to maximize your HP, you need to build with this building piece. It's called wall recess. And then you also need a stone pillar, because it will provide overall structural support, even though there is no stability problem when you stack like 10 ceilings in a row. But if they somehow manage to chop a hole somewhere or drill a hole into your base, then you can use these pillars to find support somewhere else, on a foundation, for example. It's the same again here. So the foundation is here, yeah? But if they somehow start drilling here and they break the foundation, and you have no support from a pillar attached to the map, this whole thing comes down. Everything that is connected to this foundation will collapse. And it's a great thing that you can expand in your building skills with this ability of no negative stability effects. But it's also a problem when you end up on a PvP server, and then as an admin you want to build a base that is possible to protect from idiots who don't respect the admin for providing thespians with dialogue and everything like this. But this will definitely slow them down in trying to get into your base. And also when for example in this base they are allowed to go inside, But this thespian is set up with condition nodes that prevents them from taking any tar, any earthenware jugs, any dragon powder, any plague barrels inside. If they have that in their inventory, this thespian, this dialogue in this thespian will scan for it, and it will break off the dialogue so they don't get a key to go inside. You can also counter that by giving them ranks, but that's something else. That's for another video. So back to the stacking of this 4 million HP. So you build 2 of these recesses like this, and first put your walls in the middle. And also, if you have to turn a corner, I can show you here. For some reason, they didn't want to snap here. I couldn't put a recess there. But with this one, it worked. So you put the recess, and then if you are quickly, before you have a desync or a confirmation that this recess is here, you can push this one in. But you have to be quick. I have a very low ping on this server, so it's difficult. I only managed to do it with the first corner here. The other 2 I couldn't manage. So then, if you have your 2 recesses up like this, you put the pillar in the middle, and then you take, it's just a regular stone pillar, nothing special about it. And then there's this fence that is available, and it just snaps like there's no recess there. You can't turn it, so it will snap in a specific order. And then you can make it look cool with these locks, or you can push statues in between. But I really like this look of it. If you see up here, you put some lights in the walls, and then you end up with this really fortified looking building. And I will also quickly explain to you how you have to stack those gate frames, those door frames, sorry. But that's basically it, because if you look at it here, take a repair hammer. So the fence, the fence is 1 million HP, and then if you interact with the recess, 1 million HP. The pillar is not gonna prevent them from, well, if you can organize it so it's in this direction, if they attack the wall from the side, then they won't be able to get in if they break this wall. But it's not maxed out like this. It's only 1 million from this wall, 1 million from the pillar, and another million from this one, and then they are inside. The best way to go about it is to try and force them to approaches from the front. And of course, this recess will take damage, because you can see some of the damage can go through to the recess, but if they don't break both, they're not gonna get in. So it's 2 million HP they have to crack through. And here we have another 2 million, so that's 4 million HP in total. And if I will quickly repeat it so you don't have to watch the whole video to get an idea on the barrel, on the plague barrels. I didn't do it with explosives yet, but it's not important actually, because if they try to do it with explosives, they're gonna be here for a really long time, and it's gonna be really expensive for them to get through the wall. But if you do it with plague barrels, that's something else. A plague barrel is really, in comparison to an explosive, a nuclear bomb setting off against your wall. So it takes 35 plague barrels to break a 1 million HP wall, a regular wall like this. So you have to keep in mind that some building pieces take more damage, like for instance the door frame only needs 28 barrels to break, so I'm not gonna push this video out because you only came here for the HP, so I thank you and I'll see you in the next one.